Okay, for this first video, we're going to do long division, so let's do that. We're going to do number 1. So we've got plus 8x plus 15x plus 5. Okay, so first things first, we check the x. How many times is x going to x squared? X times. If you do x squared divided by x, that's what tells you what goes here. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's figure out what goes underneath. So we go x times x. So we're multiplying this to this. That's going to be x squared. X times positive 5, that's plus 5x. And then remember, this is division, so we subtract it. So we go minus, minus. So we don't need that. So we're going to put minus and minus. Okay, and then we just subtract. This is 0x squared. This is, that should always happen. This is 3x. Okay, then we bring down the plus 15. Now, x goes into 3x 3 times, so plus 3. 3 times x is 3x. So 3 times this x is 3x. 3 times 5 is 15. Remember, they're both positive. And then we subtract both of them. So minus, minus. This is going to be 0 and 0. So then we are done. This is the division of that. Okay, let's do number 5. So we've got 6x to the third squared plus 12x minus 5 divided by 3x minus 1. So now how many times does 3x go into 6x to the third? Well, there's an x squared missing. And 3 times what gives you 6? That would be 2. So 2 times x squared times 3x squared is 6x to the third. 2x squared times negative 1 is negative 2x squared. And then we subtract, and we subtract the negative, so we add. So this is going to be 0. 9x squared. Then we bring down the 12x. 3x goes into 9x squared. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. Okay, so then this is going to be minus plus again. So this is 15x, and then we drop down the 5. And that's 0 again. Okay, 3x goes into 15x plus 5x. I'm sorry, plus 5. 5 times 3x is 15x. So I would have known right there, right? Because if I had an x here and an x here, that would be x squared, and I would be doing 15x minus 15x squared, which would be bad. So that would have been an indicator that I had done that incorrectly. Okay, so 5x times 3x is 15x. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. Subtract that 0. Here is your solution. Okay, now let's do one that doesn't have a nice solution. So let's do, I don't know, 7x. Now let's do 3x plus 4. We'll do 9x squared. Actually, let's do one that, okay, we're going to do one that has a bad solution, not a bad solution, but a remainder and let's do that. And we have 3x squared plus 1 as our divided by. So this is what we're dividing by. This is our problem. Okay, so when this happens, so this, if you've seen this, guys, it would look like this. All right, now, a couple things. If you had been given this, something's missing, right? There's no x to the third, so we have to make room for that if we're going to do this problem. So we write 0x to the third. I don't like how I wrote that. 0x to the third, 2x squared plus 1. Okay. So now 3x squared goes into this, 3x squared times, and that's what? I guess maybe we don't need this x to the third. Let's see though, but this is 3x squared. This is going to be 9x to the fourth, and that's 3x squared. So, guys, usually in general, you need to put this thing. I didn't realize that there are examples where you don't have to put that. I guess this is one of them. The reason you need to put it is because if this was an x, then it would have an x to the third term, and then we'd have to subtract it or add it. So it turns out we don't need this after all. It won't have an x to the third in the solution, so we can kind of get rid of it and not worry about it. So 3x squared, that's 9x to the fourth. 3x and 1, that's going to be 3x squared. So we subtract. 0, this is going to be negative x squared. And then we drop the 1. 3x squared, and we want negative x squared. So we want a negative something. Well, 1/3 times 3 is 1, so 1/3. And then x squared's matched, so that's that. So we multiply this to this, and we get x squared, negative x squared. And then negative 1/3, and 1 is negative 1/3. Okay, we change the signs. Gone. This is 4/3. Because that's what that is. Okay, now, we can't make x squared go into this. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have plus 4/3 divided by 3x squared plus 1. But I'm going to make this a little bit neater. We have 3x squared, so this is our actual solution, minus 1/3. So to do this, we're going to have the 4 on top. This 3 just simply drops down and multiplies everything. So 3x squared plus 1. Okay, and this is our solution. This is just the remainder. Okay, so the rule is that you just divide the number left over by whatever the original equation's dividing by. So this thing right here. Okay. So I hope this helps. You'll see more of this when we do synthetic division. I'll make another problem up, but we'll have a weird answer, and it will have a remainder. So I hope this helps. Thank you, guys.